Welcome to Drunk Bible Study. This show's mission is to read every single word of the greatest story ever told. A warning to our listeners, the hosts of this show are sinners, but they're doing their best. There will be drinking and there may be some swears. They did say they'd try to keep it clean, but I wouldn't put my money on it.
I'm Emily, and this is Drunk Bible Study, where my good friends, Dedeker, Jace, and the lady teach me, a born and raised atheist, all about the Bible.
Yeah, we're back. Jace is back in his office, so we have the portrait of the lady once again after a long hiatus. She is reborn.
There she is, looking at us all.
She's reborn.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, it's nice to be back with her. It's nice to have her comforting gaze boring down the back of my head while talking about the Bible on this show. It's great.
I'm sure she missed you.
Definitely. I'm glad that we have, potential proof if she ever moves or anything, because she's, we're filming this.
We'll have a record
Video
of
proof.
it, yeah.
Exactly. Video proof. So it's very important, just in case, because you never know. She may decide to walk out of that painting one day. That would be quite a fright. Oh my goodness.
Into our hearts.
Indeed,
Straight into
yes.
our hearts.
Uh-oh. Something like that. Yeah.
Now that's good. That's the tagline for the lady merch, is like out of the painting and into our hearts. That'll be what's on
I thought it was going to be the tagline for like the rom-com, like the 90s rom-com.
I just really...
She comes to life and then the two of you fall in love across,
Yeah.
that's
across
sweet.
time periods. Yeah.
I do like that, actually. That's a better idea. Okay, that's what it is.
I just kept thinking that it was like The Ring.
Oh, okay. No, I'm trying. I still also have to go home and live with this portrait, so I can't create too scary of a
true.
mythology around it. It has to be positive.
All right.
No.
All right.
Do you think the lady is your type, Jace?
I mean,
She's brunette?
gosh, jeez, this is what
It's
I've
all
been
Jace's
boiled
type.
down to in your life. Yeah. No, I mean, she does have a certain attractive countenance to her, but somewhat serious, doesn't take any
She's
shit.
very
And
austere. Yeah.
I am into that. So
There you
yeah,
go.
I suppose.
Yeah, hard. Sam in the chat is asking how old she is, and it's hard. I think it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because she's so old timey, and life was hard back then. She could be 15. She could be 65. Who knows?
Yeah.
And also it's a painting, and so I don't know if were they being generous? Were they, trying to make her look younger?
The original Instagram filters.
There you go.
Those portrait painters.
Right.
It's true.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's hard to tell. I don't know. What's the thing that to me is the most striking, because otherwise it's like it could be a modern day person, right? Just wearing old timey clothes.
Yeah.
But it's her eyebrows are not like trimmed
There.
at all. Like they're quite
Oh.
like bushy and large for I think what our modern day standards are for that. And so that's kind of the one
That
like
was super
That's
in.
the tell.
Like,
surprising
That's the tell.
thing. Yeah.
there you go. Good for her. I wish I had her eyebrows.
Because why would you tweeze your eyebrows when you're like about to die in childbirth? And
Yeah, I know.
God.
Nobody needs that.
The doctor's giving you mercury to deal with your gout or whatever. Like,
Nobody
who cares?
needs that. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
But-
Wow. Okay.
Back to the Bible.
Yes.
I
Back to the Bible.
heard a little bird, Jace Lindgren, told me that this is our second to last episode of First Chronicles.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was putting together our upcoming dates because we are going to have to skip a couple weeks coming up over
By
the
a
next couple months.
Oh, okay.
Well, so next week, for everyone out there, next week, we're having to take a week off.
It's my fault.
Well, so Emily's going to be doing a callback for a really cool thing for Disney. So wish her luck with that.
Thank you.
Send her your prayers and what have you. I will actually also be out of town that day.
Oh, there you go.
For a work thing, but I specifically timed it around Emily's thing so that we
Oh,
would only
good.
take the 1 week off.
Perfect. Yeah.
And then a few weeks after that, we are going to have to take another week off, but we can get to that once we're there. But in putting together those dates, I realized that the next episode is the last episode of First Chronicles, which is really snuck up on me. And that means that after next time, we will only have literally one last book, one real actual book left in the Old Testament before
What?
we
That's
get
Really? We're
amazing.
that close?
That's
That's
it.
amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Dedeker.
I never thought I would live to see the day.
Well, let's hope that we do live to see the day.
What?
Certainly. Yeah.
Oh, wow. My heart, so full.
I was talking to my mom the other day and she was like, so what are you going to do after drunk Bible study? Like, aren't you guys almost done?
Ha!
I heard something
You're like,
about, I heard something about you almost being finished. And I was like, yes, with the Old Testament. And by almost, it means like 3 months more. But
Yeah.
Still though.
What did she say to
Still,
that? Was she
though.
like, oh, wow. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I never
goodness.
thought I'd see the day. That
Yeah.
means it's been more than 5 years since we started this journey to get to this
That's
point.
Oh,
insane.
no.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
That's really
Yeah.
like quite an achievement. I mean, I never in a million years thought that I would have read more of the Bible than just about anyone I know.
Yeah, for real.
I certainly never would have thought I would have read even the entire Old Testament up to this
Yeah.
point. Even that
Yeah.
is it's a real,
Yeah.
definitely an accomplishment. Good job, us. Good job.
Right?
3
Go
cheers
us,
for us.
yeah.
3 cheers for
Hip,
the
hip,
lady.
hooray. Indeed. Wow. Well, on that note, the only thing that I recall from last week is that we were like, wow, that guy had the audacity to name his kids Aaron and and Moses.
Right, Aaron and Moses.
And
but
then
it actually was.
the
yeah.
Aaron and Moses. So
Word.
Right,
we
we
talked about
divulged
them.
into like another little genealogy.
Like way back. Yeah. Like the
There's
way,
going to
way
be more
back.
genealogy. There's going to be more names today. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah. That's okay. We love names.
Well, how are you getting through it today, Emily? What are you drinking?
Yes. So I realized again that this looks like every other freaking drink that I make, but it's not. It's this. Whoa. Okay. I have grenadine now, so I'm making grenadine cocktails. This is gin, grenadine, lemon juice, and then some sparkling water on top, like soda water on top. And it's really delightful. And then I did like a pretty little sugar rim around it.
Lovely.
Yeah. tasty.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
What are you
Gosh.
drinking, Jace?
So I decided to be a little bit fancy and made myself a martini with
Ooh.
some butterfly
Ooh.
pea gin.
Heck yes.
Nice.
I came up with a fun name for it, and it was a dirty, dirty butterfly because it's a dirty
Mm.
martini with butterfly pea in it.
Nice.
Lovely.
So dirty.
Very nice. What about you?
Well, a couple days ago, I actually got to go to a sake brewery and do a little sake tasting
Whoa.
in Nara.
Jealous.
So yeah, I brought home a bottle of their chokarakuchi, which is their like literally translates to like the most dry sake you've ever tasted. Literal translation.
Indeed, it is.
So
Wow.
dry, and it's quite nice. And I'm going to be here by myself for a couple days, and I have half of this bottle to get through. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do my best today
Go.
to drink as much sake as
believe
I
in
can.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is quite nice. Very dry, very refreshing, very nice.
Wish I could have some with you.
Love it.
And not put tea with it.
Mhm,
I'm sorry.
mhm.
I'm never going to get over that terrible drink that I had, that I made myself. It was awful. All right. What
Yeah.
are we reading today?
Okay. Today, we are entering a world where lots of names will be read. We need to know all about the lineage of Aaron and Moses and I don't know, everybody else. Maybe we'll get to some story. Who knows? Today, we are reading 1 Chronicles, chapter 24 through 26, and then we will be getting some wisdom, maybe, from the book of Proverbs, chapter 8. As we get started, we want to remind everyone to read responsibly and drink responsibly.
You can drink along with us, or you can listen to us while you're in the car.
But please do not do both at the same time.
And with that, 1 Chronicles 24. There were the divisions of the sons of Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their
Oh.
father and had no children.
Oh,
Forgot
sad.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Therefore, Eleazar and Ithamar executed the priest's office. I vaguely remember this happening way back when.
Really?
Because this is like Aaron, right? Like way back
Mhm.
Aaron.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wait. Didn't two of Aaron's sons like die in a terrible cataclysm? Weren't they punished somehow?
No.
Or they burnt
no,
up?
Were they the ones playing with fire? Yeah, they were like playing with the
Yes.
lanterns or
They,
something.
like burned
and then they got
themselves
burned
to death
up.
somehow.
gosh, I
With-
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yes, Brady Lofton in the chat saying they're the kids with the strange fire.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
offered a sacrifice with
Yeah.
foreign fire, disobeying his instructions, and were immediately consumed by God's fire.
Yeah, they for
Dang.
sure won the Darwin Awards on that one.
That was rough. Rough.
But
Okay.
it was, they disobeyed God, so probably he had something to do with it too, I'm assuming.
I remember when we read it, it was this weird thing of like, they played with strange fire and God didn't like it and they burned up. But it wasn't clear that, like, I know the story always goes, they disobeyed God.
Yeah. Where's the chicken and the egg?
They disobeyed God and did this thing and got burned up. But I remember when we read it, like, we didn't have any evidence they would have known not to do this beforehand. So it was all a bit strange.
Got it.
But
Okay.
it's hard with so little context.
It's fun that we're reached to the point where we're just not mentioning how they died. We're just going to gloss
Yeah.
over that.
Right.
They
Right.
died.
Nobody
It was
needs
sad.
to know about that again.
Mm.
Yeah, it was awkward,
Yeah.
but it's fine. Okay.
So David and Zadok of the sons of Eleazar and Ahimelech of the sons of Ithamar divided them according to their ordering in their service. There were more chief men found of the sons of Eleazar than the sons of Ithamar. Sick burn on Ithamar. And thus were they divided. Of the sons of Eleazar, there were 16 heads of fathers' houses. And of the sons of Ithamar, according to their fathers' houses, 8. Thus were they divided impartially by drawing lots. For there were princes of the sanctuary and princes of God. Princes of the sanctuary and princes of God, both of the sons of Eleazar and of the sons of Ithamar.
Any other
I don't
translations?
know what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were officials of the sanctuary and officials of God. Thanks, NIV. Not helpful. What does Eugene have to say?
Yeah. Good old Eugene.
Officials of the sanctuary and officials of God. Eugene?
He really didn't help. Maybe-
Eugene.
He just was like, I also don't know. I'm just going to copy and paste. is what
Yeah,
he just
maybe
did.
one of
It's-
them is like kind of managing the operations of the sanctuary, and one of them is actually doing the rituals.
Hmm.
You know,
Must be something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Yeah. But I think the point, though, is that we had the two different sons of Aaron who had different numbers of kids, but then they did it by lots. So, like, some of each were in both category of the sanctuary and of God,
Okay.
I guess. I think that's the important part.
How are you in charge of God? Is that what they were doing? Not in charge of, but like.
They were princes of God.
Okay. I still don't know what that means, but whatever. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Shemaiah, the son of Nathanael, the scribe, who was of the Levites, wrote them in the presence of the king and the princes and Zadok the priest and Ahimelech, the son of Abiathar, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests and of the Levites. One father's house being taken for Eleazar and one taken for Ithamar. Now the first lot came forth to Jehoiarib, the second of Jediah. I see. We're going through now. We're casting the lots for these 32. No, not 32. Less than that.
24.
24.
Thank you. Now, the first lot came forth for Jehoiarib, the second to Jediah, the third to Harim, the fourth to Searim, the fifth to Malkijah, the sixth to Majamin, the seventh to Hakkoz, the eighth to Abijah, the ninth to Jeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah, the 11th to Eliashib.
Oh, we're going to all 24. Okay.
Yep, we are.
All right.
Yep.
In order.
You should just
Good.
drink throughout this
I
whole
will.
list here.
Got it. Okay.
The 12th to Jakim, the 13th to Huppah, the 14th to Jeshabeab, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Immer, the 17th to Hezer, the 18th to Happizez. Happizez.
Happizez.
I like that one. Happizez. The 19th to Pethahiah.
Pethahiah?
Pethahiah. I like that. That's good. The 20th to Jehezkel. The 21st to Jachin. Oh, Jachin. Right. I remember Jachin. The 22nd to Gamul. The 23rd to Deliah. The 24th to Maaziah.
That's it. 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 24. That was it. Wow. Snuck up on me.
Yeah.
This was the ordering of them in their service to come into the house of Yahweh according to the ordinance given to them by Aaron their father.
Oh, okay. I thought we were drawing lots for like the land they would get. This is literally just the freaking lineup order to go into the house.
Oh, a big deal.
Yeah, I think it had to do with which duties each of them had within
Why did they have
this.
to write about this?
I think it's just what order in line they come.
Okay, all right. Well, I did learn during those business meetings in Japan that the order you walk into a room is very important.
Really?
And so maybe it's that kind of a situation. Yeah.
So if there's 24 of us, we need to, leave it up to fate.
Yes. Okay.
Should we do that to determine what order the three of us walk into a room?
Oh no. Oh no. I think that kind of depends on the
If we ever-
situation, who has the most authority,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, no, Emily's saying we should cast lots because we can't really decide
Yeah,
amongst
yeah.
ourselves.
Okay,
So we should just
exactly.
cast
Yeah.
lots.
Of who's the best.
Yeah.
And who's the worst.
Okay, great.
Let the fates decide. Okay.
Vote now on your phones.
This was the ordering of them in their service to come into the house of Yahweh according to the ordinance given to them by Aaron, their father, as Yahweh, the God of Israel, had commanded him. Of the rest of the sons of Levi, there's more? Of the sons of Amram, Shubael. Of the sons of Shubael, Jedaiah. Of Rabiah, of the sons of Rabiah, Ishaiah the chief. Of the Izharites, Shelomoth. Of the sons of Shelomoth, Jahath. The sons of Hebron, Jeriah the chief, Amariah the second, Jehaziel the third, Jechamim the fourth. The sons of Uzziel, Micah. The sons of Micah, Shamir. The brother of Micah, Ishia. Of the sons of Ishia, Zechariah. The sons of Merari, nice,
Ferrari.
Mali and Mushi. Oh yeah, Mushi.
Okay, hold on.
The sons of-
sorry, okay. I need to come up for air. Did no
Okay,
one
yep.
think to just lay this out on a family tree so we could just visually, if there's information you needed,
That would be nice.
if you one day you were like, oh, wait, who is Ishia's son? Okay, I'm going to go look at this really handy chart
Yeah.
and find it. Oh, there it is.
Just put the chart in the Bible.
Just put the chart.
Yeah.
Just one time. One chart.
Yeah,
One
Tolkien
time.
could do it. Tolkien could make like 600 family tree charts that no one
There you
cared
go.
about.
Yeah.
Like, why can't I get a
Mhm.
chart? Just
I
give me a
don't know.
chart.
I don't know.
Let's do that. Let's do that in our translation once we make the Drunk Bible Study translation of
gosh.
the Bible. That instead of this whole chapter, it would just see Aaron had sons, see figure 24a.
There you go.
And then
There you go.
that's it. And that's the whole chapter. And then there's
Amazing.
just a nice family tree that
We
you can
could-
skip past.
Yeah.
And these are the important ones. We've put some glitter and stars on the ones that we actually like and care about.
We could work with the theologian to make sure that we're like very accurate.
Yeah.
And then the glitter and stars would be our personal touch.
Exactly.
It'd be
I
beautiful.
love that.
I love that too.
That's good.
Ugh, okay.
What if we made like a Bible
Okay.
sticker book though? So it's like you could put glitter and stars on the ones that you like the most.
Oh my God. Dedeker, $1 million idea. $1 billion.
I love that. Yeah, the Drunk Bible Study sticker Bible. That's a wonderful.
Every kid
Wonderful
would be clamoring for one. Amazing. Okay.
Okay.
We're so close.
Let me go back to verse 26. The sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi. The sons of Jazia, Benno.
Ben.
The sons of Merari, of Jazia, Benno, and Shoham, and Zakur, and Ibri. Of Mali, Eleazar had no sons. Of Kish, the sons of Kish, Jarahmeel.
What?
The sons of Mushi, Mali, and Eder, and Jeremoth. So Mushi named one of his kids after his brother.
That's cute.
Kind of cute,
Cute.
but weird.
Maybe
Yeah.
they were bros.
Okay.
I mean, like
Yeah.
actual bros, like close
Like,
bros.
they
you
were
know,
clo-
bros who are bros.
Bros who are bros.
Bros who are bros. Yeah. Okay. These were the sons of the Levites after their fathers' houses. These likewise cast lots, even as their brothers, the sons of Aaron, in the presence of David the king, and Zadok and Ahimelech, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests of the Levites, the fathers' houses of the chief, even as those of his younger brother. End of
Good.
chapter 24.
Great. Okay. I
Cool.
think we're going to get more of this. I'm just going to power through.
Okay, do it.
Do it. Oh gosh.
I'm happy that I have as much suck as I do
oh,
right now.
Gosh. I just looked below. Okay, good luck, Dedeker.
Yeah,
You're
we're gonna
have to
keep
say
going.
the same thing a lot.
So this is going to be a lot of drinking for repetition.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I love this.
All right. Chapter 25. Moreover, David and the captains of the host set apart for the service certain of the sons of Asaph and of Heman
Hmm.
and of Jeduthun, who should prophesy with harps, with psalteries, and with cymbals, And the number of those who did the work according to their service was : Yeah, like I think it was Brady in the chat who pointed out this sounds a lot like a census.
Right?
It sounds a lot like a census.
Which apparently people hate, but we're doing it anyways.
God hates that.
Yeah.
Of the sons of Asaph, Zakur and Joseph and Nethaniah and Asherallah, the sons of Asaph, under the hand of Asaph, who prophesied after the order of the king. Of Jeduthun, the sons of Jeduthun, Gedaliah and Zeri and Jeshiah, Hashabiah and Mattathiah, 6. Under the hands of their father, Jeduthun with the harp, who prophesied in giving thanks and praising Yahweh. Of Heman, the sons of Heman, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uziel, Shabuel, and Jeremoth, Hanani, good job naming your sons, Eliathah, Gidalti, and Ramamtiezer, Josh Pekashah.
Josh Bekashaw.
Josh. Sometimes I feel bad. I don't want to be laughing at these ancient Israeli names, but sometimes you put them through the American accent butchering, and it's just
So I remember I told you a while back where I had an Uber driver named Gad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
On this most recent trip that I took, I had one named Abdi.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Josh Bekajah. Abdi's pretty good, though.
Wait, so we're watching Fargo, the most recent season 4, and there's someone's named...
Gosh.
It's really good, by the way. There's somebody named Lemuel, and I was and they're like, that's a Bible name, and I'm like, where was that in the Bible?
Jason's going to find it right now.
It sounds familiar. I'll find it, though. Keep going.
Josh Bekajah, Malathi, Hathir, Mahaziath. All these were the sons of Heman, the king's seer, in the words of God, to lift up the horn, like you do. God gave to Heman 14 sons and 3 daughters.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay.
All these...
Sorry for his wives.
See, okay, once you've hit 14 sons, I'm assuming you're not having them all with the same woman. I'm assuming we're still in the whole, yes, concubines are cool.
No,
and I think that's why you get I'm going to name one Hananiah and one Hanani, is because you kind of lose track of your sons.
I mean, they're hard to keep track of it.
I really like that name, Hanani.
Like, yeah, Hanani, that's a good name.
Have I used it before? I don't know.
I don't know.
Jace, did you find it?
Yeah, so it sounds like he's just from Proverbs, actually.
Oh.
So he may not have been in the story, but was...
But we're not there yet.
In Proverbs 31, so we're not there yet.
Okay. Well, we'll look forward to it.
All these, Heman. All these were under the hands of their father for song in the house of Yahweh, with cymbals, psalteries, and harps, for the service of the house of God. Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman being under the order of the king. The number of them, with their brothers who were instructed in singing to Yahweh, even all who were skillful, was 288.
Wow.
They cast lots for their offices, all alike, as well as the small as the great, the teacher as the scholar. Now, the first lot came forth for Asaph to Joseph, the second to Gedaliah, he and his brothers and sons were 12, the third to Zakur, his sons and his brothers, 12, the fourth to Isri, his sons and his brothers, 12. 12 what? 12 what?
12 brothers.
Offices?
12 people.
They can't all have 12 brothers. All of them are 12.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know. I don't know.
According to the message, it's 12 sons and brothers.
No, but they all have 12, Jace. Every single one in this list has 12.
It says,
How? No, that's not possible. Not possible.
In the message, it says Gedaliah and his 12 sons and brothers.
They just want to say the word 12 over and over again.
Oh, okay.
This is the part that we drank a lot.
The fourth to Isri, his sons and his brothers, 12. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons and his brothers, 12. The sixth to Bukiah, his sons and his brothers, 12. The seventh to Jesharallah, his sons and his brothers, 12. The eighth to Josiah, his sons and his brothers, 12. The ninth to Mattaniah, his sons and his brothers, 12.
It's like a chant, Dedeker. Just, you got to chant it almost. His sons and his brothers, 12.
I need to fill up my sake glass is what I need to do.
Yeah, do it. If you need us to if you need me to do some of this, I'm happy to. Okay.
No.
Oh, Emily, you got your own whole chapter, don't you?
You got your own. Okay. Save yourself.
Okay.
Save yourself.
Seems harder than mine.
The 10th to Shimi, his sons and his brothers, 12. The 11th to Azarel, his sons and his brothers, 12. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 13th, Shubael, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 14th, I'm going to cry, Mattathiah, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 15th to Jeremoth, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 16th to Hananiah, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 17th to Josh Bagashah.
Josh Bagash.
Josh Bagashah, his sons and his
Yeah, exactly.
Oshkosh Bajosh Bagash, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 18th to Hanani, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 19th to Malathi, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 20th to Eliathah, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 21st to Hathir.
What?
I love that we're counting this way. His sons and his brothers, 12. For the 22nd to Gedalti, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 23rd to Mahaziath, his sons and his brothers, 12. For the 24th to Ramamatizer, his sons and his brothers, 12. I hate this book. I hate this book.
Okay.
Did you finish it?
Dedeker's getting
Oh, no.
kind of intense.
Y'all.
Do you want?
Okay.
I am
Okay, I'm sorry.
offering to help.
It's okay. We're done. I'm done.
Is that it?
I'm okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
I'm sorry for losing control.
You really lost your cool back there.
I'm so sorry. I really lost my cool. I'm so sorry. I'm going to sit and reflect on myself.
Yeah. This is a good time to remind you of something that you once told me.
Oh.
When we were in Japan, Dedeker bought me a coaster that she saw at the store that in the center of it, it says,
Chill
out.
Chill out.
And then around the outside, it says, calm down right away and have a cup of coffee.
So I'm going to try to calm down right away.
Japan would.
Yeah. So Dedeker, I need you to calm down right away
Okay,
and have
all
a cup
right.
of coffee.
I'm going to do it.
And have a cup
I'm
of
gonna do it.
coffee.
Also chill out.
I love
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Okay.
I did just do a quick search to try to see if anyone on Hermeneutic Stack Exchange had any answers for us here.
About any of
And
that, what the hell all of that was?
why it was 12.
Yeah.
Why it was 12. And I didn't get a very good answer, but basically someone asked. They're like, hey, so like, why is it all 12? And then like, I looked at some other commentaries and they all mentioned like, oh yeah, they're all 12,
Mhm.
but no one explains why. And the only answer was this one person who says, everything about the organization of the government and the temple in Israel was done in units of 12. In this case, the answer is found in 1 Chronicles 23, verses 3 through 6.
Why, because of all the 12 tribes, I'm assuming?
Maybe.
I guess because it's just a special angel number. But I guess the deal is that it's
Special
like
angel. Wait, are angels? What do angels have to do with it?
nothing. I
Okay,
speak
okay,
silly.
okay.
Angel numbers is a thing. It's like a thing when like numbers that seem significant, people call them angel numbers. It's silly. It's silly.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's like of that dude,
Mm-hmm.
his sons and his relatives, 12 of those got to have these positions. So I think that's how I'm going to read it. That it's like they got 12 of them. It doesn't mean they had exactly 12 because that doesn't make any sense. And I feel better. I can sleep tonight.
I'm glad you can.
Oh, good. Okay. I need a break. I need a break so I can calm down right now.
Okay. All
Or
right.
Right away, or whatever your coaster says.
And have a cup of coffee
Okay. We're going to take a quick break so that Dedeker can refill her drink and calm down
right now.
right away and have a cup of coffee. And we're going to talk about some ways that you can support this show if you're loving it and enjoying it, because how could you not after that chapter? The best thing you can do is tell your friends about how much fun you had listening to those names and those numbers.
Wow.
And to have them come listen to the show. And if you want, come check out the live show at drunkbiblestudy.com/live. You can get information about where you can watch us live on Twitch, as well as our schedule for upcoming shows and things like that. We would love to see you here. We have a blast, and we'd love to get more people listening to the show. Also, if you want to really help this show out, become a patron at patreon.com/drunkbiblestudy. There, you can become a parishioner. And as a thank you, we have things like early releases of episodes so you can know the latest goss on how many sons people had before all of your friends. And you get Emily's drink recipes, and we'll give you a personal toast on the show for becoming a parishioner. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It makes a big difference to us in helping to make this show.
It is now time for the final chapter of the day. Chapter 26. Here we go. For the divisions of the doorkeepers of the Korahites.
That's important. That's what we need. We need to know who was watching each of the doors.
Yeah.
That's important.
Meshelemiah, the son of Kor, of the sons of Asaph.
Core.
Meshelemiah had sons, Zechariah the firstborn, Jediel the second, Zebediah the third, Jothniel the fourth, Elam the fifth, Jehoniah the sixth, Eliahoniah the seventh, Obed-Edom had sons. That was abrupt. Shemaiah the firstborn, Jezobad the second, Jehozabad the second, Joah the third, and Sacher the fourth, and Nathaniel the fifth.
Nothing?
Nethanel, yeah. Amiel the sixth, Issachar the seventh, Pelithui the eighth, for God blessed him.
Peloton.
Peloton
the eighth.
Pelutai the eighth, for God blessed him. What? So God liked that one the most?
Well, Peloton, he put all his money in their stocks. And
there you go.
When it looked real promising.
Peloton's not doing as well anymore.
I thought it was that he had 8, and that's why he blessed him, because the one before that only had 7.
Oh.
A little one-upmanship here, a little one-sonsmanship, as it were.
There's been several mentions like that. It's like, this one had a lot more sons than this other. So it's kind of whoever was writing this.
So he's better.
Right. Whoever was writing this really wanted to drive home certain families being more important than others, probably because they were related to that person.
I see. Yeah.
That's my guess anyway.
Also to Shemaiah, his sons were sons born. Also to Shemaiah, his son, were sons born, who ruled over the house of their father, for they were mighty men of valor. The sons of Shemaiah, Othni, and Rephael, and Obed, Elzabad, whose brothers were valiant men, Elihu, and Semachiah. All these were the sons of Obed-Edom. They and their sons and their brothers, able men in strength for the service. 62 of Obed-Edom. Meshelemiah had sons and brothers, valiant men 18. Also Hosha of the children of Merari had sons. Shimri the chief, for though he was not the firstborn, yet his father made him chief. Okay.
Wow, there's a story
Yikes.
there.
Yeah. But we're not going to tell it. We're going to instead talk about names.
Well, it's like the whole Jacob and,
Esau?
No, Abraham.
Esau.
Jacob and Esau.
Oh, yeah, Esau. Yeah.
Yes. Jacob and Esau. Yeah, where he kind of sold away his right to be the firstborn.
Yeah.
Maybe a similar story.
There was another reference to the Bible in Fargo, like 2 of the guys are brothers and one brother doesn't like the other. And he was like, he's your brother. And he's like, yeah, but, Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
Deep cuts.
Exactly. They hated each other. So Hilkiah the second, Telbiah the third, Zechariah the fourth, all the sons and brothers of Hosha were 13. Of these were the divisions of the doorkeepers, even of the chief men having offices like their brothers. To minister in the house of Yahweh, they cast lots, the small as well as the great, according to their fathers' houses, for every gate. The lot eastward fell to Shelemiah. Then for Zechariah his son, a wise counselor, they cast lots, and his lot came out northward. This is much easier than what Dedeker had to read. To Obed-Edom southward, and to his sons, the storehouse. Obed-Edom. Obed-Edom? To Shuppim, and Hosha westward, by the gate of Shalacheth, at the causeway that goes up, watch against watch. Eastward were 6 Levites, northward 4 a day, southward 4 a day, and for the storehouse 2 and 2. For Parbar westward, 4 at the causeway and 2 at Parbar. These were the divisions of the doorkeepers, of the sons of the Korahites, of the sons of Merari. Of the Levites, Ahijah was over the treasures of the house of God, and over the treasures of the dedicated things. The sons of Ladan, the sons of the Gershonites, belonging to Ladan, the heads of the fathers' houses belonging to Ladan the Gershite, Jehieli. The sons of Jehieli, Zetham and Joel, his brother, over the treasures of the house of Yahweh.
I'm going insane.
We're almost there, Dedeker.
No. So I just want to point out that Eugene has given title chapters like he likes to do, right? And he couldn't find a way to make it interesting. The start of this chapter was just titled "The Security Guards."
Oh,
and then
Eugene.
Yeah, something.
And then at verse 20,
Yeah.
there's a mid-chapter title that's Financial Affairs, accountants and bookkeepers.
Okay.
Oh boy, so dry. It's like toast.
It is dry toast. And you're right. I don't know if Chronicles 2 will
It's
be
like
better.
toast with no butter, no avocado, nothing.
Oh, I want some avocado right now.
Gosh.
So Emperor Skeleton in the chat is saying, "Oh, I'm sad I didn't search this up when y'all were in Genesis. It would have been cool to read this from the start." I don't know if that's the case, Emperor Skeleton. We've been here before.
Part of this,
we have been here. Before.
Part of this was less dry and it was more fun. But that was back in the day when they didn't need to talk about who frickin' manned the door. You know, like nobody cares.
I just imagine
it is making me
because we're following a reading plan, right? And it's a reading plan that's marketed to, I'm assuming, Christians.
Probably.
Right? Christians who are like, finally, this year, 2023, this is going to be the year I read the entire Bible. And I just, it's like these 3 chapters on whatever day it would have been, a random Tuesday in July.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, ugh.
And you're supposed to like read this and then sit and reflect on what God's trying to tell you.
Reflect on this?
Like this is your daily devotional, right? And you have to find some kind of meaning. And it's just no.
Well, God thinks that all of us have our own special place. And no matter what it is that we do, small, large, it's meaningful.
Emily, you're getting too good at that. You're getting too good at that.
Emily,
I swear to God.
Really?
This needs to be the final test. As soon as we finish reading this entire Bible, you got to give a sermon. You got to give a sermon.
I don't know what you
We'll put it up on YouTube. We'll see how
God.
popular it is. We'll see how many people you inspire. Like, because you've got it. You've got it. You're getting pickled in this Bible, and you can whip it out.
Yeah.
It all is not. It's all pulling it out of my ass. Truly.
Yes, exactly.
No, but you've got it. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you know, you could think of it another way,
What?
and it's just you get out of the way and you just let the Holy Spirit speak through you like you were just doing.
Oh,
you know?
wow. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Cool.
I love it.
All right. We're going to finish this. Of the Amarmites, of the Israelites, of the Hebronites, of the Uzalites, And Shebuel, the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, was ruler over the treasures. His brothers, of Eleazar came Rehabiah, his son, and Jeshiah, his son, and Joram, his son, and Zichri, his son, and Shelomoth, his son. This Shelomoth and his brothers were over all the treasures of the dedicated things, which David the king and the heads of the fathers' houses, the captains over thousands and hundreds, and the captains of the host had dedicated. I wonder what these treasures were, because the only treasure that matters really is the Ark of the Covenant.
Treasure inside of
the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant, yeah. So the treasures, that's they're the accountants. They're the bookkeepers. That's what Eugene clarified for us. So the treasures just means literally the gold that everyone gives and that runs the temple.
Okay. Cool. Out of the spoil won in battles did they dedicate to repair the house of Yahweh. All that Samuel the seer and Saul the son of Kish and Abner the son of Ner and Joab the son of Zeruiah had dedicated. Whoever had dedicated anything, it was under the hand of Shelomoth and of his brothers. Of the Israelites, Chenaniah and his sons were the outward business over Israel for officers and judges. Of the Hebronites, Heshabiah and his brothers, men of valor, 1,700, had the oversight of Israel beyond the Jordan westward, for all the businesses of Yahweh and for the service of the king. Of the Hebronites was Jerijah, the chief, even of the Hebronites, according to their generations by fathers' houses. In the 40th year of the reign of David, they were sought for, and there were found among them mighty men of valor at Jazer of Gilead. His brothers, men of valor, were 2,700 heads of fathers' houses, whom King David made overseers over the Reubenites. and the Gadites, and the half-tribe of the Manassites, for every matter pertaining to God and for the affairs of the king. Is that... Dedeker, I saw you just
I'm
kick,
sorry.
kick
Yes,
it back. You just like downed that shit. Wow.
Unfortunately, because this book being what it was and this sake being so plentiful, I'm drinking heavily this morning.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
Oh my
it.
God. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we only have one more episode in this first Chronicles book.
Yes, Dedeker, only one.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
I mean, I don't think it's going to get any better. I really don't think it's going to get any better, but I still have some hope that at least we're making progress, right?
Yeah. So I do want to recap that next week we will be off, but then the week after we'll be back for the final episode of First Chronicles. And then we're going to do a quiz for a bonus. So I hope you've been memorizing as we go.
All of the names, every name. Got it.
Yes.
No problem.
So prepare your hearts and your minds for that.
Prepare ye the way of the Lord.
Also that, yes.
Well, I think it's time for some wisdom.
Okay.
It's
This
time
is
for wisdom.
amazing.
I need wisdom. I need to refill my
Give me that
brain after it
wisdom.
was just like squeezed of all of its faculties.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if perhaps for once in our gosh darn lives, Proverbs doesn't disappoint us with just being horrible and sexist. So,
Don't hold your breath, but okay.
and now for some wisdom from the book of Proverbs, chapter 8. Doesn't wisdom cry out? Doesn't understanding raise her voice? On the top of high places, by the way, where the paths meet, she stands. Okay. Wisdom is a lady this time.
Of course. Oh, okay.
Beside the gates, at the entry of the city, at the entry doors, she cries aloud, I call to you men.
Oh.
I send my voice to the sons of mankind. You simple, understand prudence. You fools, be of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things.
Ooh, I'm excited. I want to hear excellent things.
Okay, give it to us.
Okay. The opening of my lips is for right things, for my mouth speaks truth. Wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing crooked or perverse in them.
Well done.
They are all plain to him who understands, right to those who find knowledge. I love watching Emily and Dedeker both down their drinks while I was saying that. In unison, they were drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're plain to him who understands, right to those who find knowledge. Receive my instruction rather than silver, knowledge rather than choice gold.
So choice.
For wisdom is better than rubies. All the things that may be desired can't be compared to it. I, wisdom, in case you forgot, have made prudence my dwelling. Find out knowledge and discretion. The fear of Yahweh is to hate evil. I hate pride, arrogance, the evil way, and the perverse mouth.
I love that.
Let's recap. These are the the four things that she hates. Pride, arrogance,
Perverse mouth.
the evil way, and the perverse
Got it.
mouth. Yeah,
Okay.
those are the four hated things.
Got it.
I mean, I don't mind a perverse mouth.
Well,
I mean, that's why you're
occasion.
friends with me, so.
Counsel and sound knowledge are mine. I have understanding and power. By me, kings reign and princes decree justice. By me, princes rule, nobles, and all the righteous rulers of the earth. I love those who love me. Those who seek me diligently will find me. With me are riches, honor, enduring wealth, and prosperity. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold. My yield than choice silver.
So choice.
I walk in the way of righteousness, in the middle of the paths of justice, that I may give wealth to those who love me. I fill their treasuries. Yahweh possessed me in the beginning of his work, before his deeds of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, before the earth existed. When there were no depths, I was born. When there were no springs abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills, I was born.
So, hold on. This is. I just have to pause.
This is so awesome, is what it is.
It is awesome. It is weird to hear wisdom set up as like this weird existential thing, almost on par with Yahweh as far as it's like I've existed since time began. You know, I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Yahweh is a woman in this moment.
You mean like Yahweh is wisdom?
Yeah, Dedeker, of course. Come on.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it
that.
is interesting that so far in Proverbs, it's just been don't deal with sexy ladies trying to seduce you. Only deal with boring ladies trying to make you wise.
Yeah. But this is like a badass lady trying to make you wise. So that's cool. I like that.
She's better than the other ladies that we've encountered, which I appreciate.
Yeah. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the beginning of the dust of the world. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he set a circle on the surface of the deep, when he established the clouds above, when the springs of the deep became strong, when he gave to the sea its boundary, that the waters should not violate his commandment. Okay, cool. When he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was the craftsman by his side.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Okay, I like this. I was a delight day by day.
So delightful.
I was a delight day by day, always rejoicing before him, rejoicing in his whole world. My delight was with the sons of men. Now, therefore, my sons, listen to me. For blessed are those who keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise. Don't refuse it. Blessed is the man who hears me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at my doorposts. For whoever finds me finds life and will obtain favor from Yahweh. But he who sins against me wrongs his own soul. All those who hate me love death.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Awkward.
It got surprisingly metal
That
at the
was
end
like
there.
quite the ending. Yeah. Dang.
did.
It's gonna be okay. All right. Chill.
That was awesome. Okay, this wisdom, super cool. I'm really into this wisdom
I
here.
wish she was a little
Jeez.
sexier. I mean, she's a little passive. She's like, you
I
got to come
see.
stalk me and wait at my door and wait at my doorposts.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
she's got to be she's a woman, so you know, an ideal woman, so she needs to be chaste.
She needs to be That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Both chaste and chased
Mhm.
as an ideal woman.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
fun. Chaste and
Mhm.
chaste. Yeah.
I love how my mom was like, "Yikes."
What's our takeaway what's our wisdom from this proverb? So last week it was the story when it was don't believe your dad when he says he has a fun, cool, sexy story about ladies. So that was kind of our contrast. What's our takeaway this week?
I guess it's that wisdom is a badass,
Mm.
and if you don't follow her, you'll die.
Cool.
Well, okay, hold on. But
There's
like,
got to be a better way.
that's not exactly what she said. She said, if you hate me, you love death. Not that you're going to die.
Oh.
It's just you love it.
I see.
Wisdom is a sexy
You
broad.
just love dad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, in the message, he does say, when you reject me, you're flirting with death,
Ooh.
Whoa.
which is also good.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, I love that. When you reject me, you're flirting with death.
Wisdom is a sexy broad.
Totes.
If you turn her
Mhm.
down, you're too metal.
Okay, that's fun.
You're gonna die.
So what if compared to the previous chapters, it's like wisdom is a sexy lady, but in a good way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a good takeaway. I like
Mhm.
writing broad because I like being in the 20s, but wisdom
Broad.
is a sexy broad,
Okay.
She's a
Sure.
sexy broad.
but in a good
Mhm.
way. Yes.
So yeah,
Love
evil
it.
or whatever was a sexy broad in a bad way.
Mm.
Wisdom's a sexy broad in a
Nice.
good way. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was fun. That actually was more of a palate cleanser
Yeah,
than
I
I
know. I
expected
love
it
that.
to be. So
Love that.
It was. No, I mean, we truly needed it after all of that. Yeah.
wow.
Well, everyone, we won't see you next week, but we will see you in 2 weeks. And on that second week in which we will see you, we're going to finish this. We're going to finish this thing, okay? All right. Thank you for joining us for Bible study today. If you want to join the audience in our live stream shows, follow us on Twitch at Drunk Bible Study or go to drunkbiblestudy.com/live. If you want even more Drunk Bible Study, including early releases, cocktail recipes, personal toasts on the show, and more, become one of our patrons at patreon.com/drunkbiblestudy. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and then write us a nice review on iTunes, letting other people know what you like about it. You can also join fellow listeners in the Drunk Bible Study Fans and Fellowship Facebook group or on our Discord server at discord.drunkbiblestudy.com. Find us on Twitter at DrunkBibleCast, on Instagram at DrunkBibleStudy, or send us an email to info@drunkbiblestudy.com. Drunk Bible Study is created and produced by Jace Lindgren, Dedeker Winston, and me, Emily Matlack. Our theme song is Book Club by Josh and Anand from their album Home of the. For more information, visit us at drunkbiblestudy.com.
I made a memory about your dad. He's in a book club. Whoa. He's got a history of skimming past all the pages of ageless confessional shit. I thought about it and kissed your back. I thought about love. Whoa. I never told you that I missed you bad, but you can't take back what you never get.
Before we go, I just wanted to give a quick rock o'clock that didn't make it into the show, but I thought was so cute.
Oh, what?
And it's,
oh, what?
Yeah, a little bonus.
What is it?
Bonus rock o'clock only for you live show listeners here.
Rock o'clock.
Rock o'clock.
So the Grammys just happened recently, right? And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was the one who
Became an EGOT. No, I'm kidding. That was Viola Davis.
Someday. I would love for The Rock to become an EGOT.
Maybe. So he was the one who read off the award that Adele won. I can't remember what the award was.
She won a couple, but yeah.
But he announced one of them and like tweeted about it and is like gushing over like how excited he was to meet Adele.
Aw.
He said, "And a beautiful full circle moment, calling her name and handing her the Grammy at the end of the night. Get up here, best friend," he said when he called her. He's like, "She's my new best friend."
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, right. It was best pop solo performance was the award that she won.
Cool.
Nice.
Anyway, so he's been gushing about it. And then supposedly afterward on Trevor Noah's show, he mentioned that before the show, he'd found out that she had also always wanted to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, wow.
So
Perfect.
New best friend.
Of course.
adorable.
Why not?
Delightful. Yeah.
Of course
so
they
wonderful.
did. Love it.
Anyway, there was your secret
Rock o'clock.
bonus rock.
The
o'clock.
reason he loves Adele so much is because Yahweh was dating Asherah and has never gotten over it. And literally the only thing you can do at an Adele concert is just like text your ex. And so like Adele is how Yahweh has gotten
snap.
through Asherah being around all the time. That's why he loves Adele.
Oh, wow, Dedeker.
We got to cast Adele at some point.
Yeah, for
then.
sure.
We got to find maybe like one of the angels or something could be Adele.
Well, it's funny because Asherah is Beyonce, which is,
Yeah.
and she just won, she became the most Grammy awarded artist of all time.
Okay, so The Rock was having a rough time with that. Yahweh was having a rough time with that on that night. And Adele's helped him
but
through.
Adele helped him through.
with her
Yeah, she
songs.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
love
did.
that.
Yeah, really
I love
singing
that.
his pain,
Well done.
as it were.
Yeah. Oh, Adele could be Mary. Wait, I'm assuming you mean I don't know how to love him, Mary.
Huh.
Not Mary, did you know?
No, that's a different Mary.
Oh, that Mary. Oh, but she could. Okay, she could be Mary Magdalene.
She could for sure.
Could be interesting.
She could for sure.
Okay, lots to think about. Thank you, everybody.
Also, Mary, did you know is my least favorite carol to sing
Oh, we'll get there.
in the world.
We will get there.
Ugh.
We'll get there.
Yes, she
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
She Anyways, bye everyone.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.